Welcome back, everybody, to more Legend of Keepers. Here we are, episode 4. I'm already losing track. It's alright, though. Yeah, I believe we just finished defending our dungeon. What do we got? We got our demonic pendant, our pocket mirror, our crystal skull. All good stuff. And, oh yeah, I remember we were thinking about going to a workhouse since I have so much extra blood and a decent amount of tears here. Oh, I should make sure I have everybody in here as much as possible in case we get any events that can help them out or anything like that. So let's go ahead and put them into the main rooms. Yeah, and then and that also helps me to figure out, like, there's a merchant coming up and stuff. We'll need to look at that. But for now, we'll go and have ourselves a nice little workout. Okay. Rings giving me 60 health for 15 blood, 20 gold. This seems like a pretty good deal. And self-flagellation giving me 10 additional armor. Yeah, those both seem reasonable to me. We can't quite afford sprinting. That's okay, though. Let's do both of these, though. Pretty respectable. Call that a workout session. Alright, we can plunder or go on a business trip. Let's see, we already have one person that's out for a little bit. So I don't know that I want to use up another one. Let's check out the plunder. We haven't done a plunder in a while. Okay, volunteers are Huzol, Hikari, and Catherine. Okay, let's see what we have. Risk of injury 100% on the breeding farm. One volunteer gets 100% injured for 3 weeks, but we get 2 motivation for the volunteers. Okay, and next dungeon haste 3 for all monsters. That doesn't seem that exciting. The redneck village. Set a monster free 20%. What? So, chance that we gain a new monster, I guess? Pretty low risk of injury and, you know, moderate gold. And then the feudal castle, higher risk of injury. Still only 3 weeks, so that's not that long. And the volunteers get some motivation, which would be helpful, but I think we'll go for the low risk of injury here. So let's go ahead and plunder the redneck village. See how that turns out for us. Hey, we did free a monster. Very cool. Your volunteers have organized a dance party involving several bonfires and a few happy murders in the village. They even found a monster in a cage and set him free. They have emerged unscathed. We got 107 gold and Zugor the Orc. Fantastic news. And we have 400 gold, so I'll definitely be looking to deal with the trainer here. Yep, everybody's in our squad, so let's go. Okay. Who's still level 1 right now? You're level 1, but you're probably about to go rest, so I don't know about leveling you up right this second. Catherine's still level 1. Though her improvement's not that good. That's 2 stacks of all penalties applied to target, 6 area minus morale to the area. So this is a nice area morale thing. This guy I didn't like very much. This level up's only good if you also have an orc level up, really. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade Zugor because I think this is a pretty respectable upgrade. I guess that leaves me short of, well, not that much though. Okay, this guy, no, this guy just gets to be better. It's pretty reasonable. Though he's also about to go on break, I think. Could upgrade our ghost here. What is this? Power in terms of damage and morale dealt, right? Cost me 175. You know what? Sure, let's make you level 3. Why the heck not? That's 65 morale, 65 air damage. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll leave there. And then set up our dungeon. So you need a break. You need a break. You could use a break. You could use a break. That's a lot of people, but you know, I think I'm okay with that. Let's see, how tough is this run gonna be, though? Artifact and a little gold or a trap and a lot. Yeah, we'll probably go for the tough one. Our champion slaveholder guy is in pretty good shape right now as well, so we can probably afford that. That said, I may want to bring somebody extra back, though they all risk burnout with the exception of this guy, so I don't know about that. Alright, you're the one that does demon group things, so I don't think anybody else cares about what they're grouped with, right? And who was it? I guess I lost the guy that... Maybe that was in the previous dungeon. I'm trying to... I had a guy at one point where if he died, cool stuff happened, but I guess that's not a thing right now. Okay, so we're gonna go 4 and 4. That's fine. Let's figure out who we want where. Do we have... Let's see. You're my sort of big morale hitter, right? You hit the front unit with morale. Who else is decent at that? You do a little bit. You can do AoE morale. You can also hit the front with physical damage, okay? And that's kind of it as far as morale killers go. And this guy does area air damage, and also that can deal morale damage as well. Let's see, you do poison stuff and you ricochet. Right, you add additional stacks. It's against shell against poison targets, okay. So this guy and either him or her make a lot of sense together. This guy, I guess, can also apply... Oh no, this has to be poison specifically. This isn't just any debuff. So this guy could maybe go back here to work with this. Since we could add extra bleeds, it's kind of interesting. These two could also work nicely together. AoE slow and then spread the slowness. Or demoralize. Oh, okay. This applies stuff when he's defeated, but it's just demoralized. Okay. That said, I do think I might swap the order here. I'm just thinking... Do I want these two together, I guess? So then maybe I do this, and then... No, I want these three together, though. So I guess I could put these two together and then take somebody else back. But that doesn't really work that well either. I think this is going to be fine. But I do think I'll reverse the order so that I have them. We're all squad sort of more in the front. Okay, so you and you go over here. And Grignus and Zikik are the ones that are going over there. Okay, I think this is right. We'll give it a shot. Recover these guys. My traps are fine. Fantastic. All right. Let's go and face down some veterans. So here we go. What do we got? Can't be demoralized. That's unfortunate. 67 air damage. Replaces one of her penalties with a bonus at the start once. Okay. This guy deals fire damage to the back. Dodges the first trap. And can be affected by poison. And this one deals physical damage to the area. Ugh, hate this guy. Dodge. And ooh, gives morale back. That's pretty frustrating. Okay. So the question is, do you still want to try and affect morale here? Or am I better off just going for damage? How is this group with doing damage? You can do air damage to the back at a pretty decent rate. 10% air resist, okay. You can do ice damage to the back. That's pretty effective. You do physical to the front, which is not great. You do air and morale penalty to the front, or you can do air to everyone. Air to the front's pretty poor. Air to the back's at least okay. And ice at the back's really good. So between these two, it might just be whoever's the better defensive unit, I think. And where are they attacking? They're attacking back with fire and front with air, and then physical just kind of everywhere. Back with fire, front with air. Okay, does anybody have particularly good air resist? Oh, you have incredible air resistance. 60%. And decent armor as well. Okay, you're going to do great here. And then somebody with good fire resistance to the back. I guess it's got to be this guy. Yeah, these guys just have way too weak fire resist, so we'll do that, and then we'll put him in the center, and yeah, try to largely focus on killing the back here. And this guy's just going to do what he can. And Zuber's going to sit this one out, I suppose. Alright. Now, this fellow dodges the first trap, so I might want to use an AoE trap, or I could hit the back here. Let's see, it's still insane fire resist in the back, as always. How's the front? He has bad nature and fire. So I could deal this to the front. It's pretty good. I could just deal an area damage. So if only these two are hit, let's see if they have any common core resistances. Air, ice, not really. They have pretty different looking resistances. So I could just never hit the middle. I could go like dart, poison this guy, and then... No, I can't really do that, can I? Okay, so... What do I want to hit them with? The portal's 60 and negative 25, or I can go negative 25, 35 for the frog. I mean, the frog is just slightly more damage, I guess. Or I could go fire. Fire's a little less extreme. Applies burn 2. But just doesn't deal as much damage overall. So yeah, I think I'll go with the frog. And then we'll go with the dart to try and focus this front guy down. Alright, and with him having bad nature resist, it's actually really, really great for me. I have two people that can do solid things there. And then we'll just have to decide who our third member is. And we're going to be looking for somebody who either has good air or fire resist. She has great fire resist. So anybody remaining have good air resistance? Not really. She's also the best at that. Okay, well, fire goes to the back, right? So she's going to go back. You're going to go middle, I guess. And then, let's see, you have negative 10 air, but 40. Yeah, and you get protect as well. Yeah, right. You're going to go here, I guess. And we'll skip out on this guy. Seems fine. Call it a day. Alright. Tough setup. Tough setup here. This is a pretty rough group, actually. Alright. Yeah, well, still have to hit the back, I think, even though they're going to dodge it. Pretty unfortunate. But, you know, they're going to dodge something, so... Ouch. Ouch. Okay, still alive, but not by much. I guess this guy was mostly here as a tank anyway. So... that, or air damage to everybody deals 10%. They're slower. Yeah, I mean, sure, whatever. I deal some AoE damage, I guess. Okay, we're gonna hit the back. That's at least pretty good. Ouch. Alright, hit the back again. Oh, that's a nice, nice bonus there. Might even survive. Alright, smashing the back. Good stuff. Don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Alright, you have insane armor, so we'll just go with bleeding. Oh, looks like I'm down here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Nope. That didn't last long. Alright. Just go ahead and hit him with some poison. So this guy's in pretty bad shape. How's this guy's fire resistance? Pretty bad. I think I'm gonna go for the whip then. Let's do it. Hopefully we can take out the two people on the extreme ends. We have 50 physical armor. Wow. Alright, well, we're just gonna focus on the front for now. That of course hurts. Ow. Ow. Could you not though? Let's see, 20 nature and 3 poison. Or 30 fire. Yeah, this is probably better. Go ahead and stack that poison. And then protective strike. Doesn't deal that much damage, but this gives us that protect. Very important. Okay. Where are they at? 79, and they're taking 40, 50. Okay, they're almost dead, and she can't attack the back anyway, so I think I'm gonna start hitting the back, even though this isn't particularly effective. It is damage, and does apply a bleed. Uh-oh. Okay, well, she's dead. That's good. And everybody's got good physical armor. Alright, how's your nature? Pretty bad? Alright, let's go with the poison dagger then. Oh, right, they can't be poisoned. Well, that's okay. I assume we're dead here. Alright, cool.
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral!
Pretty rude. How's our fire resist? Okay. Jesus, alright. I think I'm just gonna start with some whiplash. Heals me a little bit, deals solid damage. I guess the problem is they have a lot of physical armor, but you do. Okay, this hurts a lot. Regenerates 20% if target's affected by bleeding. Yeah, definitely don't want to go down the morale route at this point. Where are they at? 190? This is gonna take a while. Maybe I should do... Nah, he's gonna dodge it though. Let's see, like 50. 26 damage. We need to kill him at some point. Maybe I just go for the double.
Do you want some more?
Here, so I can try to kill this guy with AoE. Alright, now this guy should be dead to bleeds. So I can at least recover some small amount of health here. Oh, that guy survived still? Damn it. Oof, this was pretty dangerous. Alright, we did get a lot of money at least. Trained rats. Deal 30 nature damage to the back, apply poison. It's fun. Rallying Horn, Morale and Rage, and minus Morale to the back. Sure, looking for the rats. That sounds sweet. Alright, recovered a bunch of stuff. That's all good. That was painful. Yeah, we're probably due to visit the doctor, unfortunately. Let's do it. 132. Okay, well. Better than nothing, I suppose. Workout? Yeah, we have enough for a workout as well. Let's do it. Yoga for 5 regeneration. That would help. Self-flagellation for more armor. Ooh, weights for power. I like that. I think I'll go for the regeneration and the weights here. So, you know, practicing some good yoga. Alright. Oh, looks like week 34 is going to be probably the end of this, so... So no real reason to do the business trip, so let's just hit 2 events and see what we can do with that. Zlubi's death. The cleaning goblin comes to see you weeping. Zlubi, his pet stick insect, died in a mopping accident. We take Zlubi to the resurrection room to harvest the goblin's joyful tears, sell the corpse to a gourmet chef, or organize a funeral. So I can get gold, tears, or a lot of tears for a little bit of money. Sure. Let's organize the funeral. Why not? And then, during a break, you played the famous fantasy role-playing game Houses and Humans with your employees. They've learned a lot about themselves, plus some motivation to all available monsters. Oh, excellent. It wasn't the end. Curses. Well, that's okay. We got some extra tears out of it. Guess it's fine. Alright, he is very difficult, so need to have my best foot forward here. Yeah, and with that recovery, we can have everybody in, which is really great. It gives us a lot of flexibility. So we'll do that. Traps. Oh, the rats aren't currently in. Okay, so let's figure out what we want to take out for the rats, if anything. So I have 3 AoE traps with Nature, Frost, and Fire. Though the Fire one's a little bit worse. We have the Flying Dagger and the Poison Dart at the front. I mean, the Mortar's been bad traditionally, but... you know, as soon as I take it out, they're going to be, like, Nature immune, and it's going to be useless, but... But, you know, let's do it. See how that goes. Alright. Let's organize... Oh, there's Swap Rooms button. Should have, maybe saw that when I was, you know, doing things by hand previously. That's okay, though. Alright. So, who's my demons? Okay. I got 7 demons and 6 slots, so... Let's figure that situation out. Who's the remaining demon? This guy. The morale guy, right, of course. So, this guy gives enhanced resistance to all demons. It's definitely useful. He also does an okay morale attack. So, him and Wraith here, excuse me, want to hang out likely together. He can also hit the back, so that also works with this guy. And her. They all do nice morale things. So let's see. Let's maybe do this swap for now. So yeah, this set of people are good at morale shenanigans. So I like that. And then if we don't want to go the morale route, what can we do? She hits air in the front, nature in the front, air in the back, physical in the back, or physical everywhere. Okay, so like he hits air in the front as well. So probably no reason to have the 2 of them together. And this guy does fire damage and stacks with penalties and stuff. Damage dealt increased per penalty, right? So I do think I'd rather have him in the second room where there's more chance for like traps and stuff to stack. But I could swap rooms, make this room 1, and then put him in room 2. Though I could also take this guy out. Okay, so maybe I do keep it in that. Decisions. Because I don't want this guy in room 2, so let's swap him and her maybe. Excuse me there, a bit of a distraction. Alright, so yeah, we got the Morale squad in room 2. That seems fine. And then we have some alternatives. 2 orcs together is maybe a little bit awkward, but that's fine. This guy can work with this guy for the poison stuff. Yeah, this room 1's maybe not as clean as I'd hope, but it's fine. I guess I would like her together with this guy so that we can take advantage of the poison if I want to use her for that. So maybe I move, sure, one of the orcs. They're probably just not going to get used anyway. Sure, let's try this, see how it goes. And then for traps, we're leaving that out and doing that. Okay, great. Well, you know, managed to get back up to a decent amount of health. Got the Archivist showing stuff off. Great. Good for you, Archivist. Yeah, nothing else to prepare. Let's go. Not feeling super confident, but here we go. Level 5 grants or gains Flame Shield 2 when it's attacked. Reflects 35% of damage taken as fire damage. Yikes. Deals ice damage to the front and deals ice damage to all monsters when it kills a monster. Okay, that's mostly fine. Immune to bleed. Heals life. And nature damage to the back. And you do AoE fire. Heals life. Randomly moves all monsters. Okay, so we are going to want to focus on morale as much as we can, but it's going to be tough. We don't have any traps to deal with morale is the problem, but we are going to want to morale down the front, at least maybe try to damage down the back, I guess. Even with that heal, it's going to be fine. So, what is he weak to? He's weak to ice and air and regular attacking. Ice and air, so maybe the polar portal. It's not incredible against them. Let's see. You're immune to bleeding. Okay, that's fine. Rats just hit the back. Yeah, nature's not looking too hot. Fire, no. Yeah, I think we'll go for this. Not incredible, but sure. Let's see, this guy is weak to ice, so I probably want Huzal somewhere in the squad. Can anybody else hit the back reasonably? Let's see. Because this is not the morale squad. So... can anyone hit the back? You can hit the back with physical damage. Okay, that works too. So both of you, and then somebody to tank some hits. Let's see. Ice to the front, nature to the back, fire to everyone. So... you're good at ice to the front. That's fine. So is anybody particularly strong as nature? Oh, wow. 60%. Okay, great. You can go hang out back there and take that elemental weakness. And you're gonna go shoot this guy, I guess. Call that a day. Yeah, it's just not a great trap, unfortunately. I think it's going to be the poison cloud, but boy, it's not good. Yeah. And then these guys want to really demoralize this guy as much as possible, which this guy's very good at it. And then there's somebody else that had a really strong front morale. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's great. Oh wait, no, that hits the back. That hits the back as well. So I guess this guy then. That hits the front. He'll give us some extra resistances as well, so that's helpful. He has good ice resistance, so he can sit in the front. Okay. So front. Back is getting hit by nature. So probably not. Okay, you're negative 25 nature. Probably don't want you back there. Who has good nature resist? I guess the other orc will actually end up getting used. Yeah. Alright. This looks terrifying, by the way. If you were curious. Oh, right, they're gonna shuffle me. I'd forgotten about that, and that's really, really bad. Oh, I'm screwed now. Okay, well. That's horrible, but not much I can do about it. At least this guy's ice resistance is so bad. But yeah, having the goblin in the back is pretty poor. Alright, well the cleaver is not going to do anything, so let's just get started on this, I guess. Okay, unfortunately it looks like the Yeti's going to go down here. Ooh, that shuffle wrecked me real good. Yeah, well, you don't really help, so whatever. Oh, man. I think we're gonna have to go with intimidation because I do need to get this guy's morale down. But I'm really worried. I feel like this is where it ends. Alright, let's go. Wait, it spread flame shield? That's just bad. What the heck? 98 morale is a really nice hit. Not getting shuffled here will help, of course. But... Well, this is extraordinarily bad. I have to morale this guy down before I do anything else, but I don't anticipate winning this. Is that 145? There's just no way. Well, we'll find out what happens when you lose.
I can hear your legs trembling. No! I failed my mission.
Not to worry. The Lich Doctor will bring you back to life. Losing a treasure here and there is allowed for in the annual budget.
Oof, well, it's a good thing the annual budget makes allowances for this. Whew, that was tough. That was real tough. Alright, let's continue. We gained some experience. That's cool.
Learn to fear me! Torture, it's a passion.
Alright, well, I guess we're still here. I did like this difficulty level, I think. Of making the hero stronger and lowering our health total. But keeping the motivation there. Seems fine. Let's make sure to spend our talent points here. Grants 20% chance to apply Demoralize 2 with traps. Yeah, let's do that. What's this? Grants 20% chance to apply Terrified 2 with monsters, which deal morale damage. Okay. Sure. Let's go. Alright, so we're really pretty strong against... or with morale type shenanigans now, so that's fun. Not necessarily good in this scenario, I guess, but what can you do? Alright, so yeah, we'll keep it at that difficulty level, I think, and go ahead and start a new game.
Let's get to work!
Alright, so I assume our initial loadout's the same as before. We have these 3 traps, we have these employees. So let's see. Yeah, this sort of makes sense, I think. Sure, let's try that. And, wow, difficulty 4 right off the bat. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's a solid amount of extra gold, but man, I feel like... yeah, there's a doctor coming up immediately. Do we jump in deep end? Difficulty 4 on your, like, base squad seems like such a tough gig. I think I have to, go for the adventurers. Alright, alright. So we got fired in the back. Ooh, this guy's weak to fire, right? Nice. And then I have to either do ice or nature in an area. Looks like it's going to be nature, probably. See, you ignore the first attack. You shuffle us. You remove some stuff. Okay. And then you apply enrage, of course. Of course, of course. Well, actually, let's see. This guy has really low morale, so I might want to look at morale type shenanigans for him. Both these guys do, actually. So I should focus on, yeah, alright. Well, we'll still go for this first. Actually, no, let's just start with the mortal. Let's start strong. Try to take this guy out, I think. 'Cause these units, it's your physical looking like pretty bad. I guess I can't really do... yeah, I have to hit the front here, so that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Alright. We'll start there. Now here, let's see, physical to the front, ice to the front, and then ice in an area. So who has good physical and ice? Absolutely no one. Well, ain't that a bummer. I guess you're gonna go in the front. Wow, everybody having bad ice here is a serious problem, but what can you do? Alright. Tough gig. And then yeah, poison cloud. Makes sense. And then again, ice and physical in the front. Okay, well this time we have a slightly better tank at least. And there we go.
Ah, fresh meat!
So I can go for the veterans. This looks like it's already going to be kind of tough. We just don't quite have what we need here. Keep forgetting about the shuffle. That's really, really bad. I need to fix that. But that's okay for now, I guess. Well, it's not, but it's what I need to be doing. So. Ouch. Yes. Okay. Well, that went badly. Yeah, that shuffle got me pretty good. Alright, whip, nah, guess we'll rage. Alright, let's see, you have a lot of nature resist, I guess we'll hit the front here. Alright, you don't have a lot of options. Let's see. He has 50% physical. Let's just do this. Really would love to kill this guy in the back. But I guess this is fine. Ow. Okay, well I at least get a turn here.
Welcome to my torture room! Yeah!
Oh, I'm first, okay. Hopefully this will kill the guy in the back.
Do you want some more?
Fantastic, alright. Goes a pretty long way. Let's see, he's at 109, yeah, so we'll go with challenge. I guess I'm kind of beating him down on two fronts, but this will work. Oh wait, it didn't? Alright, well.
One more corpse to
Good enough.
decorate my home!
Alright, well, let's see what we have. Psycho Imps. Physical area damage applies bleeding, or with minus 30 morale to the front, ricochets to the hero position behind the target is under 50% morale. That seems good. A little squishy, but kind of fun. Dark Magus. Morale applies tiredness. Ooh, an AoE that applies tiredness seems kind of absurd. And her we've seen before. I think I like this guy. Although this is pretty interesting. Minus 30 at the front's always good. Tough call. Tough call. Wow, mine's 50% armor on this guy. That's rough. Alright, you know, let's try the imps. They seem pretty sweet. Alright, starting off a little bit poor here. Yeah, added straight there. Good. So, I think I will go to the doctor. We did get pretty messed up. Then the siege, we can, what, rent out traps? Or we can go to an event. Probably go to the merchant here, so I'm okay with, I think, renting out some traps and buying some new ones. That seems fine. Okay, they're not paying us particularly well for these, but fair enough. I've liked the frog quite a bit. Let's rent this thing out. Then, yeah, I do want to hit the merchant and look for both creatures and, yeah, potentially new trap, though there was a trainer coming up as well, so it'd be nice to save at least like 200 gold. Let's see, this costs 155, like 213. Okay, so I should be able to buy all of it and still be good, which I will probably do. Perfect. All right. And then, yeah, we'll hit the trainer. And let's see, yeah, that's always a good upgrade. No. It's 2 stacks of penalties. Interesting. The orc upgrade's always good. This one's pretty good for 150. What do they do? I slowed one and it's when it's attacked. 20 health's good. Applies haste 2 to monsters when it's defeated, and applies 1 random. Oh yeah, this guy was sweet. Applying a random penalty to everybody is pretty cool. 175. That unfortunately doesn't leave me with enough to do anything else. So I may be better off doing like the 100 upgrade and then looking for a 150 or somewhere if I have one of those. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So let's do that, and then, yeah, one of these things. And his resistance is pretty good, though. Thinking about it, this guy is kind of weak. Like, his moves are sort of weak, you know? Let's try the imps, why not? Just got him. Let's check him out. Alright. Maybe now I can try it. These aren't as hard of veterans, at least. And look, with an artifact. That seems sweet. Do we want to put anybody in break? Don't think so quite yet. So, let's see. They can deal morale damage to the front. Or physical damage to an area. Okay. You deal morale damage to the back. Or physical and morale to an area. Okay. You, of course, can deal morale to the front or the back. You can deal area air damage. Sort of like something like this. I get all my morale shenanigans going here. Seems okay. Got most of the resistances covered decently, and then I'm sure we'll figure something out with the rest of these guys, right? Sure, let's try this and see how it goes. And then we have our furnace trap. Okay, cool. Let's do it. All right. Well, I am going to want to demoralize the front, so... okay, increased armor. They have 100% physical armor. Holy crap, okay. Okay, shuffles monsters. Let's try and remember. This guy just fired in the back. Dodges the first trap. Can't be demoralized, okay. So probably looking to damage these guys and then demoralize this one. So, what kind of damage is good against them? Looks like ice is good, and that's kind of it, unfortunately. And this guy dodges the first one, so we'll save the ice one for later. Between the other two, nature's looking a little bit better, so let's start with the poison cloud. Alright, we're gonna get shuffled, let's remember that, and we're looking to apply morale damage to the front in as much as possible. Which this guy can't do. This guy can. He's not great at it. He is faster, which does make this ricochet, which is kind of interesting. This one, of course, is sort of the linchpin of all this. And this guy can sort of do something as well. So yeah, they're always in, is it physical, fire, fire. So, I guess I'll skip out on this guy since he's got bad fire, bad physical. These guys at least have good fire resistances. And the fire goes to the back. So front and back. So this guy wants to be in the middle so that he can, what am I trying to say? So that he can move to either the front or the back and take some hits. And then, let's see, these guys have bad fire resistance. So we want to make sure they don't end up in the back. So we start them in the back. And this guy has bad physical resistance, so we start him in the front. Okay. That's going to make the shuffle most optimal, I think, out of what we can do here. All right. And then we go here. And we're trying to damage the back with ice and nature, if at all possible. Turns out we don't have a lot of ways to hit the back. That's somewhat unfortunate. How's fire damage? Horrendous. Okay. How's nature against him? It's okay, I guess. This guy's really bad against fire. And there is AoE fire, so I probably don't want him. Okay, you have good armor and good fire resist. Yeah. So we'll probably put you in the front, put you in the back. And put you in the middle. This isn't really what I wanted to be doing, but it's just kind of the nature of how it worked out. And then we'll do the ice trap and call it a day.
Prepare to die.
I'd like to find some morale traps. That would be really great.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's not the perfect shuffle, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and start with this. See, area damage, deal 10% if they're slower, okay. Or just air damage and morale and slow ricochets if they're slower. 10% of current morale. What's their current morale? 150. So this is 15 as well. I think this is still better because it will apply slow. Alright, this guy can area, apply burn. That's pretty solid. Nah, that's not that good. Alright, let's go for this, I guess. Well, them dying almost immediately was not what I was looking for, but hey. Okay, not doing great so far. Probably have to go for intimidation. Yep, that makes sense. Alright, God, what am I trying to do here? I have no idea. This guy I want to morale down once he gets to the boss. So let's just take the back. She unfortunately can't, so just do what I can here. Okay, let's At least lasting a while here. Alright. Yikes. It's at least a lot of bleeding. And there's another trap still. That will help.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Alright. Guess this guy is pretty low now. How's their, let's see, what is this? Air, right? Air resistant bleeding. This guy's pretty bad air. This guy's got okay air. Yeah, let's just start here. Should kill the back, at least on their turn, if nothing else. Oh, perfect, okay. Ah, got him. Alright, what do we got? Tarball. Heroes affected by burn, lose speed. Grants 50% chance to apply frostbite with monsters, attacks which deal morale damage. Okay. And creature transfer their stack of enrage. It's not really a thing we're really doing all that well. Sure. Let's try the Shroud, I guess. Can't hurt. Alright, some people are going to need a break. So we're going to want to maybe find new people. So let's go to the merchant, I guess. Oh, we don't have, like, any money. Maybe I try the therapist. Yeah, let's try the therapist instead. Alright, what do we got? Therapy session, killing humans, blah, blah. I guess we can only do the base option because we don't have any resources. It's fine. Time to go to the event because we, again, have no money. Headhunter shows a promising monster. Oh, man. Well, guess we're not taking him. That's really too bad. It's not been a lucky week. Let's at least send somebody on a business trip, I guess. Try to get some cash that way. Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose 30 to all their resistances. Okay. 2 motivation, 87 gold. I think we'll probably go for this one. Alright. And really hoping this does something useful. You have a moment to speak, right? How's our morale looking at the moment? Could use that +1. Let's do it. That was not an effective week. And this is a tough, tough situation here. So, that's bad. We're probably going to go for the middle one, get extra gold going, I think, over the master bonus. I guess the rooms stay the same. This guy didn't really change that much. I guess the issue is this group cannot deal damage other than the front a lot of the time. So I kind of need somebody else with them. Maybe this guy can go back there. And, he can go to the front. Sure. We'll try it like that. Alright, same traps, sure. This is not going great. What's our artifact again? Oh yeah, Morald is Frostbite, sure. Why not? Okay, what do we got? Pretty close in terms of numbers. Places a penalty. Grants dodge. Damage and morale from traps reduced, okay. And gives morale to somebody once. So you may want to focus on damage this time around. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so this guy takes reduced damage from traps. Fine. We won't be using the mortar, I guess. So in terms of these, let's see. Fire's pretty good. Ice is kind of good. The front guy's strong against them, but the others are weak. Then poison is sort of similar. But this guy takes reduced damage, right? So he's sort of the least important one. So fire is still kind of my best bet. So let's start with it, I guess. Alright, then if we're going for damage instead of morale, how's their physical armor? Pretty strong, so this isn't that good. You can deal air to the front. Ooh, and that's not great. Or air to it. Okay, you're also not great right now. Not ideal. You deal nature. Okay, nature's solid, and then physical is not great, but it is what it is. And they're dealing air to the front, air to the back. Okay, and nature is an area. And we're just universally bad against air. Cool. Okay, this guy hits massively hard, so I guess you being my best air guy will have to go to the back. You'll hang out at the front just because you have a lot of health. And spreads 2 stacks of penalties. Yeah, sure. Great. Then we said ice is okay and nature is probably better. Alright, what options do we have here? Nature and fire to the front. Okay, those are both solid. And then physical to the back, fire to an area. Okay, we established that fire is pretty good, so let's use these 3, I guess. Who's got good air resist, though? Absolutely no one. Okay. I mean, she's okay at it. So we'll put her in the back, put him in the front, I guess. This guy in the middle. Sure. Alright.
Come get some.
I don't love where this is at. Okay, you're always hitting the front. You can hit whatever, and you're hitting an area or the front. Okay. As far as nature, let's go in. Okay, so I can do the area attack and get that dodge out of the way. So let's hit the back for now. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Get the dodge out of the way. That didn't go great. Yikes. Alright. Guess we'll do this. Plus 2 stacks. All penalties applied to another random hero. Yeah, I mean, they have really bad nature resist, so. Oh, I just hit the wrong button, I guess? Not the end of the world, but not great. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. How's your fire resist? Minus 15. Let's whip you. Alright, solid, solid. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, that dodge, though. Dodge is annoying. I'm gonna hit all 3 of them though. Let's see how these guys' nature is 30 and -5. Yeah, given that it applies poison. That's pretty good. Alright. Set him up. And one of these numbers. Oh, that helps. Okay. Maybe I survive. Let's see. Can I survive the spear? That's a negative.
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral! No!
I'm an absolute jerk. Now let's get rid of dodge.
Do you
Doing
want
some damage.
more?
Alright. Not the worst. We did get finally some good money, and we get a new trap. Ooh, the oil cauldron's interesting. Bone catapult, though. Yeah, I gotta take the bone catapult. We need to start finding some morale-based traps. Alright, so people are gonna need a break. Okay, we finally have some money, so let's decide. Ooh, this is tough, actually. The seminars are pretty good. So we're trainers. Let's see. We do need to visit a merchant, though, I think. So, fortunately, it's going to have to be this one. Okay, we got an Onna, a ghost, an electric coil, air damage to the back, air weakness, ricochets once. For 70 bucks, I'll probably buy that. Just to have it. Yeah, let's just buy everyone. Fantastic. Get out of here. Let's hit the seminar. Alright, what do we got? Monstrous resource managers. Alright, so for some blood and some tears, I can give enhanced armor bonus. Okay. I can do just a motivation, or I can do shell. So this lasts for 15 weeks. Interesting. I think I like the metallurgy workshop. That seems pretty good to me. And then we do still have some money left, so maybe I go for the engineer. Try to get my traps. Oops, wrong button there. Try to get my traps a little bit stronger. Though I do also have 6 traps, so renting one out isn't insane. But last time this didn't even give us that much money. So let's do the engineer. Alright. I have like this one traditionally. And this one. Basically all the AoE ones tend to be pretty good. 250 for that. That's a lot. So I guess I could afford 2 150s or one that's more expensive than that. This 150 is good, so I don't mind upgrading that one, but the other 150s are this one and this one. I guess the mortar upgrade's reasonable. That's a lot of extra damage. The coil, not as much, I don't think. Alright, let's do it. Okay, let's see what our payouts are here, because I would like to get more money again. Alright, I guess we're going for the veterans here. Now, you need a break. And you could use a break. Everybody else is fine. We just bought some morale people. You hit morale in the back. You hit morale in the front. Somebody else hit morale in the front, right? Yeah, this guy. Perfect. Okay. So, this guy's name is just Robert. I like it. So these guys both hit morale in the front pretty effectively. So I like that. And these two hit morale in the back really nicely, so we'll keep them together. Applies burn 2. And this guy applies extra things for stacks. Let's see, who's good at applying stacks of debuffs? You're pretty good at it. And then we can keep these two here. Sure, this looks like a setup. Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's try this. And we're still using all the traps. Okay. Let's go and fight some veterans. We do get a free disaster with it, which is cool. All right. Disaster's in the middle this time. What are the options? Physical damage and bleeding, morale, and fire damage. Okay. What are we looking? Morale loss is reduced. Okay. That immediately tells me some things. Armor increase. Okay, so you're really armored. You apply dodge. Okay. And you dodge the first trap. Interesting. So I could focus on morale in the back, possibly, but not in the front. The front's gonna have to die to actual damage. Which means you're not... Well, you could be useful. What's your air resist? 10%? Maybe. Yeah, this also deals, I guess, morale damage as well to the back, also hitting them with damage. This guy does physical damage in an area, which is trash. These guys have not turned out to be very good. Some to think about. This guy does the stack spreading and whatnot. Alright, I'll probably go you. And I guess this guy, he's okay. In terms of damage, we got air to the front, physical to the back, and to sort of everyone. Who's got air resist? You have a ton of air resist. Okay. You're getting in there just for the air resistance, I think. Yeah, his regular armor is pretty good too, so that seems fine. And then we're gonna go somewhere, and you're gonna be in the back taking the physical damage. Yeah. Okay, not the dream team, but it'll do. And we're considering the option of morale damage to the back. I think probably will focus on that, but we need to kill these guys, so... Thinking about that. Probably don't want a bone catapult. Would love to hurt this guy in the front in some fashion. Electrical coil gets air in the back. Fire in the back. No. Alright. Kind of AoE is good. Fire's okay. Ice is mediocre. Nature's mediocre. Maybe I do the bone catapult first, and then we'll go for damage later. Alright. Disaster, and then, yeah, get the guys that focus on the back morale here. So that's these two. And then you deal air damage, which is not great, and you deal fire damage, which is actually alright. So now who has air resist? You have a lot of air resist, but terrible armor. Well, too bad, you're still getting in there. And as far as physical armor, you're my man. So we'll shove you to the back, and then have this guy do his thing. Confirm. And as far as damage goes, we're gonna want the fire trap here. And we'll call that a day.
Fresh meat!
Yes, first room's not great, unfortunately, but here we go. Nature. It does spread stacks, but it's just demoralized. It's not even that good. Yeah, I think we'll go with Confusion. But we'll also apply Frostbite, thanks to our artifact. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. I have to decide if I ever cleave this guy at 60% armor. Never mind. I don't have to decide anything. I will simply scream. Alright, let's do another wave. And another Confusion. A little bit all over the place right now. More Confusion. Can I survive this? That's a negative. Alright. Correct. Oh, they have trap dodge or something. Alright, intimidation's alright. Burning whip is actually pretty good. I do need to kill this guy at some point. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Minus a bunch of morale and demoralize 3, 30 fire damage. Not shabby, and 20 physical and bleed, definitely no. What are you looking? Okay, you're pretty even, so I think we'll just go for the damage then. Minus morale and that, or I can deal 30 air damage to the front. Not amazing, but does apply vulnerable, which helps. Yeah, I think we're on the damage train at this point, so let's do it. And this guy will hopefully deal some nice bonus damage. Yeah, that was strong, alright. Like seeing that. Back or everyone. Damage dealt double if target's affected by burn. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Sure. That'll apply a lot of extra things, which is helpful. Really hoping this guy gets one more turn, which he should. Because this should be a pretty strong hit. What do you got? You're 28 and you're taking not that much. Let's just make sure you die. Very good. Ah, oh, darn. Alright. This guy has 80 physical armor, so it's not like I'm doing much to him here. What's his morale at? Well, let's see. Yeah, I really only get one attack. Terrified. Sure, I don't know. It's sort of the same either way here. I guess there's a damage trap coming up, so...
survivor! Just what I needed to decorate my study.
Okay, well, dodge certainly is annoying, but whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do because they'll dodge it. Looks like they're just dead.
One more corpse to decorate my
Okay, well that went reasonably well. We can pick up the Yetigo, the Gargoyle, interesting. 18 air damage, minus 12 morale in area. That's not bad. Then air damage and bleeding to the front, that's also quite good. And this guy with his AoE tiredness debuff. How fast is this guy actually? 120? It's pretty good. But this seems strong. Let's try the Gargoyle. I haven't seen one of these before, so give it the old college try, as it were. Alright, merchant or workout. We're okay for a workout. We're not actually doing that well for a merchant, so I think I'll start with the workout. I also want to make sure everybody's in the garrison, just for the time being, in case we get any events or anything where it matters. Okay, weights. Self-flagellation, skipping rope. Okay, so I can do skipping rope in either of these two. So I probably will do skipping rope. Makes sense. Not a lot of health, but it's something. And 10 armor is pretty good. 8 power is also solid. This does cost me gold, but yeah, I think I want to save the gold, so let's go for the armor here. Call that a day. And head to the event. Journeyman Trainer. Okay, we meet a traveler. He can train us. Yeah, we'll obviously bargain, because that's just free value. Excellent. We can't afford the course, I'm guessing. Okay, that's unfortunate. There's another course. So I could go to the event and try and make money to be able to afford the course, or I could just go to the merchant. But, you know, in terms of sheer numbers, we're doing fine. We're maxed out on traps and employees. So I don't really feel like we need the merchant. So let's see if we can't make some money. Looks like no. Whilst dusting the dungeon, the cleaning goblin has freed a monster caught in a spider's web. He also accidentally woke up a giant spider queen who demands compensation for destruction of her webs. Minus 63 life by choosing to fight. Well, guess I'm fighting. That wasn't great. Corporate feast. You're invited to a work lunch with your employees. They are chanting your name when you turn to pay. When your turn to pay for everyone comes, will you pay plus a motivation or ignore? Oh, can't do drinks. Okay, is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and I actually don't have room for everybody. Interesting. Okay. And maybe I actually don't. Yeah, we got plenty of guys. It's not. They can pay for their own damn lunch. Ooh, another artifact chance. I like it. Okay. So let's put the people that need a break on break. And figure out the rest of these from there. Probably going after the veterans. It's going to be tough, but I like artifacts, so. Let's see what we've got here. So front morale team is you, and that's it. Okay, great. So these two are my front morale team. You can deal air damage to the front. That's kind of fun. You can deal ice damage to the back. You can deal nature and physical. Does anybody care about anybody else, I guess, is the big question. Okay, this guy wants to be with someone who can poison. Which, they currently are, but I could also give them this guy just to have some variety. So that would be a team, and then we got the front morale team here. Now, if that doesn't work, this guy can hit the back with air. This guy can hit everybody with physical. This guy can hit the front with air, back with ice. So I needed a different damage type, ideally. Which I guess she would do. Yeah, so we're actually going to move her here, split that up. Just to have a little bit of variety of damage. And then, let's see, yeah, we have somebody with good fire. We have somebody with good ice. We have okay physical, not great. We don't have good nature either. We have good air. So these guys are lacking physical and nature armor. That'd be good. Fire's covered. Ice is okay. Regular armor's good. Nature is fine. And air is actually really good. So maybe I bring this guy up to shore up the weakness. He has a lot of total morale, so I think it's fine. Let's bring him here just to have that, have those armor and nature weaknesses sort of covered. All right, nothing to do with the traps. Let's do it. Okay. What do we got? Applies broken armor when attacking. Applies poison to start. Deals nature area damage. Fantastic. Air damage to tiredness. Gives morale back once. All resistance is increased. Gross. Ice in an area. Moves monsters and morale loss is reduced. Okay, so this is not a morale game. This is a pure damage game. So, what are some good damage types? Nature looks horrible. Fire looks actually pretty good. Ice, not amazing. Fire in the back's probably solid, right? Yeah. So I think we go fire in the back, and yeah, we'll just focus on fire. So do these two. I guess we'll start with the AoE, right? Makes sense. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's confirm. Then, oh boy. Nature and ice AoE, and then air in the back. Okay, you're my air guy. Pretty bad against nature, though, and not great against ice. Okay. You're a little bit better. You're a little bit better. Yeah, I think you might be my air tank. Oh, you only have 60 health, though. Both of you do. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Maybe this guy's the tank. He just has a lot of health. Though he hits with ice, which is not amazing, but... ice in nature. Ice in nature. Oh, yeah. I guess this guy has good ice and nature resistance. Oh, you have negative armor? Okay, so this guy's actually great. He just can't take the air attack, but that's fine. Oh, they're gonna shuffle me. Okay, so let's put him in the back. Make sure he gets shuffled away from the back. How's everybody else's physical, actually? Ooh, maybe I do the AoE physical damage here. That seems like it could be fun. The resistances aren't, like, ideal, but... air damage is not great. Well, I think it's okay. To the back, maybe. She can deal fire. Oh no, she can't be in here. She doesn't. Okay. This guy can deal ice, which is bad. This guy deals air to the back. Yeah, I think I'll try air and bleeding. Oh, that looks good, yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, these guys... Oh, you have terrible air resistance, so I don't want you in the back either. Perhaps even more so, since you're so much squishier. Yeah, alright. So, we'll swap these around. Alright, it's fine. Then we'll go for the mortar. And figure this out from here. Alright, can anybody deal like fire to the back? You deal physical to the back, which is solid. You deal air to the front, which is solid. Nature to the front is bad. Physical to the back is good. So this guy's out. Air is good. So this guy's alright. This guy does physical to the back, which is good. And she does air to the front, which is good. Okay. So I definitely want these two. The question is, do I want you or you? I guess that's going to depend a lot on these resistances. Ice and nature. Okay, so probably her. Oof, this guy's ice is pretty bad. Oh, she has really excellent air as well. Yeah, so she'll hang out in the back. And then... yeah. Well... oof. Don't have great resistances for this fight, unfortunately. But... yes, well, no, this guy has so much more health, though. Yeah, let's go with him. Put him in the middle and put you in the front. Okay. Let it go. Here we are. Alright.
Prepare to die.
Minor fire. Here we go. I think that shuffle was, yeah, the best we could hope for, actually. Alright, time for butcher knives. Here we go. Pretty solid. And we want to deal air damage to the front. Perfect. Okay. Cleaver. It's going okay. Alright, well it would have been nicer if I didn't die there, but still okay, still okay. We've dealt solid damage so far. How's your fire resist? Negative 25? Yeah, let's mess you up. Alright, goblin trick to the back. Blam.
Yeah.
Okay, still alive. This guy heals 23. 5% of maximum life is fire per turn. Yeah, he should die between both of these. My math's remotely right. But this doesn't really do anything. Eh. Alright, yeah, let's just get back. Okay, I was right that he died. That's great. What's your nature resist? 10%. This guy should just die, right? He's 38, he's taking 1,000,000 damage, yeah. Alright, let's go with the dagger then. Oh, he lived. Alright, well, that's on me, I guess.
Welcome to my torture room.
He will immediately die here, though, so it's not a huge deal. This guy's at 300, though, and has a lot of armor, so It's gonna take some doing here. Ouch. My air resistance is negative, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's see. He's at 170. Steal 64. I don't know if that's already reduced or not. I have tiredness as well, that's pretty annoying. I think I hit him with one of these to get the heals going.
Do you want some more?
Yeah, the tiredness debuffs are stacking up a little too quick here. Maybe I was supposed to just go for a morale kill. This is actually insane. It's gonna take like 3 more attacks at this rate. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, that sucked. Aegis, Troll Beer. Monsters played at the front lose 50 speed, but their maximum health is increased by 50%. Seems good. Applies burn 3 to all heroes when a demon is defeated. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good. These are both really strong, I think. 50% health could be a ton of health. But burn 3? It's hard to say no to that. Alright, really hoping there's a doctor coming up. There is. Alright, as excited I am to visit the doctor here and then try not to lose. I think this is gone on for a little while, so we'll call this another episode. Pick up next time with trying to heal and recover and not die. Because turning up difficulty just a little bit has made this substantially harder, so... pretty interesting stuff though. We're finding some cool synergies, finding new monsters all the time. Pretty exciting. Looks like we're gonna have to bench a few more people this time. But yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying watching it as much as I am playing it. And of course, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.